Every philosophy you've ever studied lied to you. Not about its insights. Those are real. It lied about its limits. Stoicism says, control your emotions, accept what you can't change. Powerful. Until it says, everything is determined by cosmic reason. And suddenly, your free will doesn't exist. Kant says, act from duty, use your reason. Powerful. Until he says, consequences don't matter. Only the principle. And suddenly, the real world disappears. Pragmatism says, test everything by results. Powerful. Until it says, truth is whatever works. And suddenly, there's no truth at all. See the pattern? Every philosophy starts with a genuine insight. A real solution to a real problem. Then it does the same thing. It claims to explain everything. Stoicism starts with emotional discipline and ends claiming it explains the entire cosmos. Marxism starts with economic analysis and ends claiming it explains all of human consciousness. Buddhism starts with suffering and ends with a complete theory of reality. The insight is real. The overreach is the lie. This is intellectual imperialism. And every tradition does it. Why? Because admitting limits feels like weakness. Because followers want complete answers. Because humans crave one story that explains everything. But here's what nobody tells you. The conflicts between philosophies are mostly fake. Stoicism and pragmatism don't actually disagree. One handles emotions. The other handles decisions. They address different questions. The conflict only appears when both claim to handle everything. It's like two doctors fighting. The heart surgeon says the heart explains all health. The brain surgeon says the brain does. They're both wrong about that. But they're both excellent at what they actually do. The real skill is not picking the right philosophy. It's knowing which one to use, and when. Chaos at work? Stoicism. Stay stable. Moral dilemma? Kant. Think in principles. Need a practical solution? Pragmatism. Test by results. Trying to understand what you're feeling? Phenomenology. Describe the experience. Different tools. Different problems. No single tool does everything. But this creates a harder question. When two philosophies give you opposite answers, which one wins? Stoicism says accept it. Pragmatism says fix it. Kant says do your duty regardless. There is no meta-philosophy that resolves this. Any system you build to choose between systems is itself another system. With the same blind spots. You can't escape the circle. So what do? You stop looking for the answer. And you start making choices. Be aware of which lens you're using. Notice what it reveals. Notice what it hides. Switch when one stops working. Accept the trade-off. Stay open to being wrong. That's not weakness. That's the only honest position. Most people pick one philosophy and defend it like a religion. They don't use it. They worship it. The mature move is the opposite. Use many. Worship none. Know their limits. Make conscious choices when they conflict. Philosophy is not a religion. It's a toolbox. And the real philosophical work doesn't start when you find the right answer. It starts when you realize there isn't one. And you choose anyway.